Welcome back to my light side playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we found the prototype accelerator, and now we are into swoop racing, and we will race for the hidden bags. Our character currently looks like this, and if we win this race, then we will get Bastilla as a prize. What are you doing back here? You need to speak to the race announcer and get out on the track. The longer you wait, the worse your nerves are going to get. Nerves? I'm not scared. Or can you explain how the swoop brake works again? Nerves? I'm not scared. Good to hear. Go talk to the race announcer and he'll get you out on the track. I'll be waiting for you here after the run, so I can make any tweaks or repairs to your swoop in case you want to go out for another heat. Good luck, and don't worry about the prototype overheating and exploding while you're on the track. That probably won't happen. Watch yourself out on the track, rookie. Every year we lose a couple of your first timers. We backs are losing enough members as it is without having them die on the track. Just be careful and good luck. I've never understood why so many of you new riders make your first competitive start in the biggest race of the year. The accelerator getting slapped on the swoop will help, but I just don't think that will be enough. Plus, there's always a chance it will explode during a run. Hey, look at this! Fresh meat on the tracks. Well, don't get your hopes up, rookie. No first-year rider has ever won the swoop racing season opener. Halon must be getting desperate if he's grabbing first-timers off the street. When Revolcars win this year, it will be over for you hidden bags. Another rookie on the track, eh? Give you punks a helmet and a swoop bike, and suddenly you all figure you're racers. But judging by the look of you, I would say I don't have much to worry about. The bags are really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. No one's allowed to talk to the prisoner. Tragic's orders. She wouldn't hear you anyway. She's got a neural disruptor collar on to keep her under control. You're here to race, right? Okay, let's see who your sponsor is. Ah, you're riding for the hidden bags, I see. Always like them. I hope they can show these Walkers a thing or two, but I digress. Okay, you're registered now. Good luck and try not to get yourself killed. We've only lost one rider today, and you want to keep it that way. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the track. I want to race one of my heats, or what's the time to beat, or what happened to the rider you lost, or I need to take care of something first. What happened to the rider you lost? Same as usual, he was pushing himself beyond his limits and he hit some debris on the track. The reflectors kept him from crashing. but the force of the impact jarred him from his swoop. Don't worry, they escaped what was left of him off the track already. Just remember to hang on and you should be okay. You can hit the track whenever you're ready. What's the time to beat? Well, Retros has the best time so far, 38:43. Good, but not the best I've ever seen. I don't know if it will stand up. I want to race one of my heats. Okay, let's get you out on the track. Left click the mouse to move, accelerate and shift gears. Use the movement keys D and A to avoid obstacles and hit accelerator pads. You did it! You got top time! You just bet racers who've been doing this for 20 years. This is amazing! Someone who's never ridden a swoop before today comes in here and... Wait a minute, I don't believe this. Look at the board! One of the wildcards just bet your time. Ooh, oh, it was Retros. I should have known. That's okay, the day ain't over yet and the accelerator's still holding together. You just have to get out there again and show them how it's done. So let's see if Retros has something to say. You had an impressive run there, rookie, but it wasn't good enough, was it? I'm twice the rider you'll ever be, rookie. You can go out there for another run if you want, but why bother? You'll never match the time I posted. Let's see. Back again, I see. So are you ready to hit the track? Not literally, of course. We already lost one rider that way today. What's the time to beat? Well, Retros have the best time so far, 24:77. Good, but not the best I've ever seen. I don't know if it will stand up. I want to race one of my heats. Okay, let's get you on the track. You did it! You did it! In 20 years I've never seen anybody handle a swoop like that before. Nobody's going to beat the time. Nobody! I guess Gadden knew what he was doing when he picked you to ride for us. Now the only thing is to wait for the time to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of this year's swoop race. Put your hands together and show your appreciation for one of the most daring riders the swoop track has ever seen. Though your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider on Taris, and brought glory to the Hidden Back gang. Now, here to present the champion's prize, tragic leader of the Black Vikers.
Hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated.
You're a damn liar, Brajik, or you better not be trying to cheat me, Brajik. You're a damn liar, Brajik.
Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
You can't do this, Brajik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a prize after the race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions.
You fool! Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the way for the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brajik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brajik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Focus to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
So, let's see. We will kill the swoop riders first. And now only Brajik is left. Maybe we should use normal attacks, or power attacks keep on missing. So we got some nice equipment.
But maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize, wait. I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
My name's Liana Halon. I'm here to save you. Or it's a long story. Or winning the swoop race was the only way I could save you. Or never mind that. I won the swoop race and you're my prize. I own you now. Winning the swoop race was the only way I could save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brajik and his Vulcans would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
I think you've got things confused. You were a helpless prisoner until I came along. Or I didn't need your help with those Vulcans. I can handle myself. Or we don't have time for this. Carve is waiting for us. I think you've got things confused. You were a helpless prisoner until I came along.
I may have been a prisoner, but a Jedi is never helpless. Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force? but I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on you. You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Endless Fire?
Carth and I are already working on a plan to get off Taris. Or we aren't the only survivors. Carth and Nessie is alive as well. Or, hey, who said you're in charge here? Carth and I are already working on a plan to get off Taris.
Carth and Nessie is alive. Finally, some good news. Carth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Carth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Carth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastilla, you're alive! Finally things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time?
We were trying to find you, remember? Or, don't worry, we'll figure something out. Or, I'm getting a little sick of your attitude, Bastilla. Don't worry, we'll figure something out.
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Breshik.
I know you're new at this, Bastilla, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Carth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Both of you, settle down. This isn't helping. Or, he's right. You aren't showing much leadership ability right now, Bastilla. Or, Carth, you can't talk to your commanding officer like that. He's right. You aren't showing much leadership ability right now, Bastilla.
You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. But here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see. It's true that I don't have much military experience. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Carth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Carth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Don't worry, I won't let that happen. Or, okay, so what now? Or, let's go find a way off this planet. Don't worry, I won't let that happen.
I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met. Like a vision. Or, forget, it's nothing. Something weird happened when we first met. Like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you, fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess. Or, forget, it's nothing. Of you, fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Are you saying I can use the Force? Or Force sensitivity? What do you mean? Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
So does this mean I could be a Jedi? Or this isn't the first time I had a vision? Or it sounds like you don't really know what you're talking about. This isn't the first time I had a vision.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris.
I got a new journal entry. Bastilla. You experienced a powerful vision upon first meeting Bastilla. The vision could be an indication that you have a strong connection with the Force, but Bastilla was reluctant to speculate on such matters. And escaping Taris? Bastilla has been found, but you still have no way to escape Taris. Not only do you need the departure codes to get past the Sith blockade surrounding Taris, you also need to find a ship. You're probably going to need help from one of the locals to get off the planet. And we got some new items. A double-bladed lightsaber. Project's gloves, which improve dexterity. Armband that improves resistance. The belt also improves resistance, and some healing items. So we can use the armband and the belt. The gloves aren't of any use, as our dexterity is an even number right now. So let's see what the others can get. Bastilla has also even number on dexterity. Carve has an even number. Mission has an even number. And Salva also has an even number. So no one can really use Project's gloves right now. Then let's see what else she can be equipped with. Only clothing. Oh. We can give her a lightsaber. And a cardio regulator. Or we can just give him heavy blasters. So a bit stronger. And we can equip a stiff energy shield in ourselves. This stops some more energy, some more types, and also more damage points than a normal energy shield. We can see if we can upgrade the lightsaber, but we currently don't have any crystals. For the melee weapons, we also don't have any upgrade items. But we have another one, so that we can upgrade Mission Swiper Blade. And this was already upgraded fully, and Salva's Bowcaster can be upgraded with a hair trigger. But we are not using it right now, so we won't upgrade. And the armor is already upgraded, so we have nothing else to do. But we can talk with them.
How can I help?
Do you want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taris. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you, you mean? Or we were looking for you? We were looking for you.
Yes, I realize that, of course. But surely there was more to it than a simple search. I doubt there were flashing signs pointing you in my direction. Yet somehow you found me. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulca prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taris swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
What can I say? I'm a talented individual. Or I had a lot of help. Karth, mission, Zalbar. I had a lot of help. Karth, mission, Zalbar.
Your modesty is admirable. But though others helped, you were the catalyst for these events. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Are you trying to say I can control the Force? Or I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi? Are you trying to say I can control the Force?
The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say? Or be glad I'm Force sensitive, or I couldn't have rescued you? Or I don't want to talk about this anymore. What are you trying to say?
I'm sorry, I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
We got a new journal entry. Bastilla has told you she sees signs that the Force is acting through you. However, she was reluctant to speculate further, feeling such matters are the providence of the Jedi Council.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to continue our discussion from before.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Don't you think you would feel better if you discussed it? Or, yes, but I'm bored, so spill it out. Or, I think you owe me an explanation, Karth. Don't you think you would feel better if you discussed it?
Listen, sister, just because we're working together doesn't mean you get to go badger me with constant questions.
Do you have another problem now? Or, you're damn right it does. Or, I'm not going to repeat myself, Karth. You owe me. Do we have another problem now?
Blast it if you aren't the most frustrating woman to talk to. Isn't there someone else you can harass for a little while?
I'm frustrating? Look who's talking. Or, what exactly is it about me that frustrates you? Or, well, I wouldn't want you to feel harassed. Have it your way. I'm frustrating? Look who's talking.
What, me? What did I do?
Oh, that's rich. Where have you been? Or, you don't know? Typical male. Or, never mind, I leave you alone since I'm so frustrating. You don't know? Typical male.
Okay, I give up. You win. Look, I suppose I could use someone to talk to. I'm just not used to it, and I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
You say his name like I should know it? Or, that name sounds familiar. You say his name like I should know it.
You don't. I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
You didn't think he would betray the Republic? Or how could you have not seen that through that? You didn't think he would betray the Republic?
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. And even when things looked couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
So you blame yourself for trusting your friend? Or do you really believe that? Or, and that's why you feel so sorry for yourself? So you blame yourself for trusting your friend.
I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
So that's all of it then? Or, that's terrible, I feel awful for you? Or, I would do the same thing in your shoes. So that's all of it then?
No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
We got some new information on Carth. You've learned that Carth's mentor, Saul Kareth, was one of the first to defect to the Sith cause. It's no wonder Carth has trust issues, though he seems reluctant to talk about it right now.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Embarrassing? Why? Or you don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to. Or I don't have time for this. Embarrassing? Why?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taris. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a Starfighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
You were stowaways? Or how could your brother do that to a 5-year-old? Or I really don't care about your traumatic childhood. How could your brother do that to a 5-year-old?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
His family, you have to stick by your family? Or what kind of problems did your brother have? Or I really don't care about your traumatic childhood. What kind of problems did your brother have?
He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Sounds like he was nothing but a petty criminal. Or pretty handy skills to have, mission. Pretty handy skills to have, mission.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Why did he leave? Or Griff doesn't sound like he's big on keeping promises. Why did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's Lena? Or what are you talking about? What happened? Or let's get back to our mission. Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worried about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Do you know anything about the planet we're on?
Taris is a pretty good place to grow up, all things considered. Just stick to the area you belong in and stay out of Davik's business, and you'll be fine.
Thanks for the info.
Hey, no problem. I'm here to help, right?
Let's look what Zelda has to say. Is this something you want? Do you know anything about the planet we're on? Or I wonder if you could help me with a problem? Or have anything more to say about yourself, Saba? Have you anything more to say about yourself, Saba? I will honor my life debt, but I don't feel we share more than that. Mission may say more, but I will not. Then I'll leave you be. Thank you. And maybe Bastilla has something to say on Taris?
How can I help?
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
Okay, so this completes our rescue of Bastilla, and we will try to find a way off the planet in the next video. Until then, bye!